against coronavirus continues here in Georgia, but today we have a heartbreaking update for our state. We set a new record in daily confirmed deaths, and according to the State Department of Public Health, 178 more people lost their battle against COVID in the last 24 hours. That makes this our deadliest day since the pandemic began. So far, there have been more than 13,300 COVID-related deaths across Georgia. Today also marks the 1-year anniversary since the first known COVID-19 death in the United States.